Hi Michaela, it's Fancy, and I'm looking at your design. I'm looking at the second one you did. I think that these small reciprocating interpenetrations or interruptions add extra visual interest. I don't care for this here. It seems to, it doesn't unify with the rest of the piece. I don't see it really anywhere else. So what you have are these kind of points of emphasis that gradate away from themselves here and here and here, um, in here, and then it looks like some of them are next to these diagonal bars. I'm trying to decide, how to describe the diagonal bars fitting into the design. You want to make sure that you have enough areas of water and just a few areas of fire. So we have fire where the perceptual opposites are, so here, and most places where you have like an interruption, not there, but here and here. We have fire kind of along in here for the most part, and there, and then kind of along here too, so there's a lot of fire. You could probably integrate these diagonal bars by having them gradate into the water that's surrounding these other points of emphasis. This one here is also not unifying. Well, it kind of unifies with this one a bit, but it's kind of a complete, through closure you imagine that it's possibly a square or a diamond shaped, while this one we see is more of a a diagonal bar. Something that's much narrower. This seems like a big shape. So this is not really repeated anywhere else, while these are repeated here and here, and this is repeated here and here and here. Also, something that's a bit distracting is this kind of single visual pathway that's the perceptual red. It's almost taking up a shape, or taking on a shape of its own, like an H, decorative H. So you need to do something with that. I think you could get away with fewer interpenetrations, and you don't want them to be hanging out around the perimeter of your composition. All of them anyway. You want some of them to move into the interior as you have here and here, but I would also take this out as well. So I think it's coming along well. With these diagonal bars and with these this shape here, I would have it melt into the water more. So if you have a lot of areas of fire, they're not going to be very effective. They're most effective when they're surrounded by larger amounts of water. So I would save this one and do a save as and start on a third iteration. So you can always go back to this one if you need to. I know I say that a lot, but it's so easy to forget that and then be frustrated. All right, thank you.